Hi guys! Today I wanted to talk to you about the gluten-free diet and why it is actually making me very mad right now, because a lot of companies are advertising that their food is gluten-free, and a lot of people are going on these gluten-free diets, or they go for these products without gluten in it because they think it's better for their bodies even though they have no idea what it is. So I'm going to give you a quick run through on what gluten actually is and why taking it out of your diet is actually a good thing. So first off, gluten is a protein found in wheat that makes, the dough rise. It gives it that chewy texture when you bite into it, and it just gives it that distinct taste that bread has. And the reason why this is such a problem is that 1% of America's population has celiac disease, which is where when you eat it, your body attacks both the gluten that you're eating and the intestinal wall. But this is the most serious form of gluten sensitivity that there is. So most people are not actually up to the point where they have celiac disease, but they have a slight gluten sensitivity. So what people have been doing is advertisers are like using drinks and cookies and stuff, and they're advertising it that they don't have this gluten, even though these products never originally had gluten in them. I bought an aloe vera drink that advertised that it was gluten-free, even though that product would never ever have gluten in it for no reason. And the reason why most people are feeling better after taking gluten from their diets is that the breads we eat today are so highly processed, they are ridiculous. It is not at all what our body intentionally meant for us to eat. Like, if you wake up, you have cereal, and then you go to lunch and you have a sandwich, and you come home and you have pasta, that is so much grains that you're eating in one day. And most of these forms are junk for you. First off, they're highly refined. They take the wheat flour and then they just grind it up, take out all the natural vitamins and minerals in it. They grind it all the way up, and then they add a few minerals and stuff back in the end, which is ridiculous. Your body is not going to respond to those added vitamins and minerals the way that it would, if it was natural. And you're eating this stuff and it processes as sugar in your body, which is leading to, being overweight and obesity and stuff like that. So when people are cutting this out of their diet, it may not necessarily be the gluten that's making them feel better because they're not eating it. It's because they're not eating all of this wheat, If you're eating it all the time, you just eliminated a huge source of sugar from your body. So your body is going to be happier, Like if you eat a salad instead of a pasta dinner, your body's going to be a lot better and you're going to react better to that. So I would recommend not going gluten-free, but cutting out this highly processed wheat from your diet because it has no place in there. And if you do want bread, because bread is delicious, there are a few options on the market for you. Number one thing I would recommend is the Ezekiel bread. And this is found in most grocery stores in the freezer section though, because bread wasn't meant to last, for weeks on a grocery store shelf. It was meant to last only a couple days, you made it at home and then you would eat it right up. So it stays good in the freezer section, and it's made from sprouted grains, which is where you take a little seed and you put it in water and it starts to sprout like a little plant and stuff. And so they get all those and then they grind it up and they make that of bread, which is a lot better for your body. But in the end, it is best for you to take the wheat, the highly processed wheat, out of your diet rather than gluten. And even if you're going for gluten-free cookies and crackers and stuff like that, just know that most of that stuff is not good for your body, and you would be much better off going for an apple or something like that rather than the gluten-free cookies. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much. Bye!